Hey everyone, it's me James, and tonight I got a very special shave planned. Um, this goes out to Mr. Mike Perry. Thank you, bro. I'm so excited that you give me a chance to use something from you. Above the tie. So this is Above the Tie, and this is their slant. Now this particular one that he ordered and that he's letting me try is the open comb slant. And it looks great. First Above the Tie razor that I've held in my hand, and I can say that even though it doesn't carry the mirror polish that just for aesthetics that I prefer, just from the machine standpoint is excellent. Very nice. You can feel that this is a high quality item that you're holding, and I'm just excited. I mean, this is great. Now the blade that I'll be using in it is going to be the Gillette Silver Blue. And so this will be the first time I'm using this blade in this razor. It's one that he likes to use in it, and so I'm going to use it because it's a good baseline. I like the blade already. He's used it in the razor and he approves of the Gillette Silver Blue in this slant. Now, the soap that I'm going to be using is going to be Amerikesh from Ginger's Garden. Irina, thank you so much. Your shipping was quick. Ordering was fantastic through you. And just, again, another artisan who goes out of their way in order to try to do what they can for us as consumers. And I say that mostly because when I was going through her product line, David Gonzalez had mentioned, hey, Irina, what if you had the Amerikesh scent in an aftershave? And at the time when I was looking on the site, there wasn't a specific item for this limited edition scent saying, here is the Amerikesh. So what I did was I said, hey, I ordered the suede scent when I put in the scent that I wanted in the notes. But like David G had mentioned, if you have Amerikesh and it's ready to go, I'd rather have that because I want the matching soap and the matching aftershave, which I do now. And she responded very quickly. I mean, very quick. It was within a matter of hours, I know that, maybe no more than even a couple hours. And so she did that for me. She hooked me up, and then I noticed she came out with a post a little bit later, at least on Google Plus, because I don't do Facebook. And she put out something mentioning that she was going to do a Amerikesh in the aftershave scent. So thank you so much, Irina. I really appreciate it. The brush I'll be using is going to be the Shave Nook limited edition M6 in faux horn. Such a gorgeous brush, Manchurian badger hair, which has a lot of backbone, and when you soak it and warm it up is just very pleasant, very pleasant. Behaves very much like a two-band, and yet maybe even softer when you warm these tips up and soak it. So very nice. A two-band will usually, from makers, producers, whatever, will be white type tips, and this one is more of a cream type tips. And for after the shave, for here and here and here I'll be using the Mod Cabin grooming oil, and this one is the gun barrel scent, and just because I want to use the gun barrel today, not because it necessarily matches Amerikesh, but I want to use gun barrel. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this stuff that shouldn't be wet out of the way, and I'll be back. Thanks. Hey all, I'm back. So what I'm gonna do real quick is just load the blade just to kind of see what that feels like. So there's the top cap, and what I'll do, looks like it still has some residual wax from a previous blade or so, but if you notice in here there's like a very nice machining quality. There's some interesting blade posts that are in there that only match up one particular way to the base plate. So the top cap looks like it's going to have grooves that it locks into, and that's, you put your blade in there and then you kind of let it work from there. So here's the silver blue, and what I normally do is I like, for a top cap, I will place it so that the one for blades that are labeled that way will be the one showing to me, and then that's what it looks like there, if you can see it, and where those little tabs stick up. I will take this, let it seat itself. I'll take this handle and I will proceed to go to lock it, tighten it up. Alright, and what it looks like to me, for one, there is, as far as the razor blade itself goes, the tabs are still exposed slightly on the edges, so it's not covered up like you would get on an icon. The slant style is the style that has more blade exposure on one side and less as you taper down. Same thing, so there should be more here, yep, tapering down that way. So that's the style slant it is. Again, this is open comb, and there is a decent amount of blade exposure at the fatter ends of the taper, where I would say it starts and ends, or starts and ends. Yeah. Wasn't hard to load. Alright. I washed my face while I had it paused there. Squeeze that out. Pour out the water in the container that was soaking and warming the brush. Take the bloom water, pour that into that same container, and pour just a little bit back in. Might even be a little too much there. There we go, for my liking. Alright. A very exotic scent. I love it. Just very unique. So Arena, you hit the ball out of the park with having a unique scent to your line in this Amerikesh. I don't know how much it cost you to make, but if you could keep it going, that would be awesome. I don't know, for even my taste, even if it's a little bit more just because of the cost of materials, I think that would be fine just to have this scent, because I just think it's such a wonderful scent. Alright, so I'm going right now. This is a vegan soap, and what I'm just doing is just trying to load my brush. As far as the soap itself, it's a little bit harder than what we have seen, or what I have seen a lot lately. You can still press into it. It's not like super hard like what you might find in like a triple hard milled soap, but it is hard. So it's another reason why I chose a brush with a lot of backbone. And I just want to get more use in this brush. It's just so beautiful and just feels fantastic. Alright, so I'm going, and I'm going. Right now the bubbles are not huge, but not as tight as I like them to be. I'm going to put a little bit more water though. Dip it in that bloom water. Just enough pressure to have the puck gliding across the top of the soap and just to cut into the soap a little bit, not a whole lot. Alright, so that's where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna go with that. Seems like plenty. And I'm gonna wet my face real quick and then put some of this proto lather on my face. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Here we go. Spicy scent. Not clove spicy, but just fancy. Exotic. I mean, there is a camel on the label, so exotic. When I run my finger in there, lost a little bit. Oh well. Just to pull out this proto lather. Alright. And what I'll do with the rest later is I'll just rinse it out a bit. Alright, I'm back. Here we go with the brush. Wonderful backbone in the M6. Lathers up like a champ. Put just a little bit of moisture back into it from the bloom water. Scent is fantastic. David, I'm so glad you talked about this soap. When I read the scent profile totally from Ginger's Garden website, I was like, yeah, I want to try that. Love it. I have to be honest though, it's on like the edge of something that would kind of irritate me, only because it's what I would call strong. I would say it's a solid 7, 8 out of 10. on my scale. So on the TSE scale, I don't know, maybe that's like a 5. Nice creamy goodness. Melted ice cream. Just beautiful. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what this slant feels like. Doesn't feel harsh. Feels like the comb you can just set against your skin and just kind of go. Have a couple days growth. Doing well. This lather seems to hold moisture pretty well. Plenty of slickness. All right. That's what I'll go with pass 1. I'm gonna rinse and I'll be right back. Thanks. Scent to me is what I would describe more of like in the, for me anyway, like more in a musk profile. Spice and musk. Patchouli, you know, all that. But well balanced. So nice. It's like one of the few scents that my dogs aftershave wise don't approve of too much. Like normally my dogs will come and try to lick everything off my face, and Mocha will come and try to lick the aftershave off my face, and she's like, oh, I don't know about that one. So I find that a little funny. It's like, oh, you'll go lick your behind, but you won't lick this aftershave. Okay, I see how you are. I love my dogs. Alright. So, mostly across. Gotta say, very intuitive to use. In my opinion, much more intuitive than the Icon first gen stainless. Much more intuitive than the 37G or 37C from Merkur. Don't have the gold one. Used to have the chrome one. So yeah. So excited. My daughter just got accepted for the Memphis in May International, which is for students. And what they do is it's kind of like a small time frame student exchange type of thing. So she qualified out of a lot of schools that are out of the whole Memphis area, and she got accepted. I'm talking about like, you know, no more than maybe 7 to 10 students total. Trip paid for totally by them. We just send spending money. That's it. So congratulations, baby girl. You're going to Poland. Poland! Kabasa! So yeah, razor feels great. Very nice. Her boyfriend probably won't be too happy that she'll be gone for 10 days. But that's alright. Help him grow. It's good for him. I'm going to rinse and I'll be back for my final pass. Thanks. Alright, pass 3. Here we go. Lather looking great. No irritation. Again, it's been plenty of cushion, plenty of glide. A joy to use. This razor's been fantastic throughout the shave. Thanks again, Mike. Mr. Noob. Mike is not a noob at wet shaving, just to make that part clear, okay? Not at wet shaving, but he is still Mr. Noob. I have used Ginger's Garden a couple of times, so it's not like this is my first time using it. So I don't want to give the wrong impression on that. But just very nice. Still looks great. Alright. Mostly against the grain. So here we go. Very comfortable handle to use. I'm not sure, Mike, after I post this and whatever, if you could comment as to what this handle is called, but very nice to hold. Well done on the knurling. Easy grip. Feels fantastic. Alright. Deceptively smooth. I can feel a little areas where I've just kind of been like, ooh, yeah, I can just keep going and going. And because I don't normally have to shave every day, because my hair doesn't just grow that fast or thick, and also just because I don't have to shave every day, just from a working standpoint. Just a little bit of irritation that way, but not from the soap. Just in those areas I know from where the blades just been a little too close or a little too rough. And again, not because it's Gillette Silver Blue, but just because I'm just, I think I can do it. Alright. So, that's where I'm at. Gonna rinse off real quick and I'll be back with some closing thoughts. Thanks. Alright everyone, I'm back and it was a great shave. Everything feels fine. Again, like I noted, there's a couple areas in my sensitive spots, pardon me, that feel a little bit irritated, but not because of the soap, just because I was just flying through that shave. Had no problems at all with the above the tie S2. That's what it says down here. I don't know if you guys will pick it up there, but it says above the tie S2, and of course made in the USA, 2014. And again, that's the slant open comb with whatever this handle is called. The blade is the Gillette silver blue. Fantastic blade. Alright, so here's what we got with the soap. Still looks very nice. Gonna squeeze it out. Pretty well cleaned out. Very nice sheen to it, very tight bubbles. Peaky. Alright. Stable. Lots of body. Dense enough cushion. Has that really good quality that I like to feel as far as the cushion. Just the melted marshmallow type feel to it. But yet still allows the blade to go through. Plenty of slickness. Fantastic scent. Just has exotic spices that that you would think of more in like a cologne, not food. And a little bit of green, a little bit of wood. I mean, that's pretty much what it's like. Man, just nice. Again, lather. Just thankful that I finally took a chance and tried it. Great soap. Skin didn't dry out at all. No discomfort. All around a nice, very nice product. And that's for the Amerikesh from Ginger's Garden. Wonderful soap. And the aftershave from what I've used before, because I've already used both products, just feels fine. My skin feels toned afterwards, and it's got qualities in it that help provide the antiseptic properties that you need after you shave. It's got the toning properties to help tighten your skin, and the conditioning properties to keep your skin soft. Alright, thanks again all for watching. I appreciate it. Again, thank you Mike, thank you Irina, thank you David, everyone else out there, thank you for watching.